Hello, this is Pro-Male Vendetta. Christina Hoff Sommers is a traditional feminist that is often regarded as an example of a real feminist among plastic anti-feminists who are overlooking the crucial similarities her branch of feminism shares with the rest of feminism and other anti-male ideologies. Let's watch part of her speech where she speaks about chivalry.
Form two armies, although we might come up with some clever maneuvers, but I think we might be doomed. Well, never mind. But anyway, an all-out war, if it's all-out physical war, we'd be doomed. So we evolved codes of chivalry and gallantry. Now, when a man opens a door, it's simply a gesture of respect. But it's also saying, I'm aware I could physically overpower you. And I'm aware, there's an unwritten, it's an unwritten understanding in our code of manners that they're gestures of respect. And because if you don't bring young men up to respect girls, and for women to behave in ways, that deserving of respect, we're going to have kind of confusion that I see on the campus where there's, just with the hookup culture and the binge drinking and just outrageous behavior. And I don't know what to believe. You get all sorts of reports about whether it's as bad as people say it is or better. But I think that this is a terrible problem, that students there's no sort of social contract that's in order about how treating it, what it means to treat a girl like a lady, a young woman like a lady. When I was writing The War Against Boys, I asked young men, what does it mean to you to be a gentleman? And little boys, I'd ask 13 and 14, from all walks of life, all different social classes, and they would all say it was something they wanted to be. It means something good to them, but they don't know how to do it.
While other feminists seek to expand female social dominance by using their political power to effect the changes in regards to pre-existing laws and policies, but also install new anti-male ones, feminists like Christina argue that women deserve preferential treatment based on the so-called unwritten code that is chivalry. Hoff Sommers argues that chivalry is valid because of the physical differences between the sexes, saying how almost all men are physically stronger and more powerful than almost all women. Yet she overlooks those men that are physically weaker and less powerful than women who don't get the same treatment from society and women and the respect that they deserve as human beings. Crippled army veterans don't deserve to be tossed on the street and forgotten by society. Old white men don't deserve to be blamed for all the problems in the world. Men who are physically weaker than women are the target of mockery and bullying, yet they don't get a mention here. Christina Hoff Sommers argues for the culture of chivalry, where women supposedly act in a way which gives them respect in return, then goes on to say that the death of chivalry leads to hookup culture, something she witnessed on college campuses. What all this means is that women should withhold sex from men so they could get more from them. This is the same principle that guides sex strike campaigns like the Vote Dump, Get Dumped one, where women argued that this is the best way they can influence society. Ironically enough, these women take advantage over men while complaining about men, projecting their mindset onto them and calling them sexists and misogynists. When Christina acts disgusted at hookup culture on college campuses, she does so out of disgust for low-status men who get an easier access to sex. Ironically, trad femmes like her will argue that intersectional feminists don't give working-class men enough utility, yet they'll keep saying to women and feminists that they should get more privileges and that they deserve preferential treatment for being women. Ultimately, feminism is all about women and how to get most out of men, not equality.
This is Pro-Male Vendetta. I want to tell women that chivalry is dead, and women have never deserved it, and men who give women special treatment are degrading themselves. Men, get off your knees, and learn some self-respect. Break free from your chains of self-loathing. You have nothing to gain but your humanity and dignity.